there may be a legitimate reason to backhand this thing. The basket's way to the right. Welcome to Bag or Banish, the series where I test a unique disc and tell you whether you should bag it or banish it off all planes of existence. And this episode is special because I have a starter set from Halex. Halex? Halex. Hey, Halex. I don't know how to say the name, but it is a starter set I found on the cheap because Rite Aid is closing. At least the one near me is closing, and this was on sale. A little bit behind the scenes, normally I would have already thrown these so I know exactly what they're like, but I am afraid of taking these out on the course and getting them so destroyed that I can't do the segment right now where I'm introducing them. So I don't know what these fly like, but there are some interesting things I can talk about right now. The starter set comes with 3 discs, a driver, a mid-range, and a putter. So far, not very special. However, the putter is 167 grams. I know that because they printed it in big letters right on the front, which was a choice, I guess. 167 grams for a putter feels great. That's pretty standard. The mid-range and the driver are both 160 grams? It really feels like, why? I also want to point out the rim on the putter is an appropriate depth. That's a good depth for a putter. This is what I expect. They feel really cheap. The rim on the driver in the mid-range is so shallow that I don't know how I'm gonna hold it. Like, I can't get a full grip without it feeling like it wants to fold out of my hand. It's nuts. I am gonna have to fan grip this like I would my putters when I give them a full rip. I don't know how this is gonna go, and the mid-range is no better. It's exactly the same as the driver. In fact, I don't know what the difference is between the mid-range and the driver. I think, honestly, they're the same disc. I would be shocked to find out they are 2 different discs. Also, the thickness of the rim is so small. I'm so excited to get out into the field and see what these do. I think, here's my prediction. I think I'm gonna throw this and it's going to turn over into a roller consistently every time. I don't think there's a speed that I can throw this and it not burn over immediately. So was this a good purchase? Ooh, predictably no. But we're here. We're in it now. So I'll see you over at the field for some test throws. Hi. We're at the field test now. So this is a day-ish after we did the introduction. This is the first time I've ever thrown these. We have the driver, 160. I wanted to say another number there, but nope. 160 gram driver, 160 gram mid-range, 167 gram putter, shallow, regular. Okay. I'm gonna start with the putter because it's gonna be the easiest to throw, I think. Hyzer. Oh my God, it's good. Oh, it's a good throw. Oh, I had no idea. I just realized I can throw all 3 and then go pick them up. I don't have to do it one by one. So that was silly, but that's fine. 242. 242 is very good. Okay. Mid-range on Hyzer. So I can't get a full grip on this really. So I'm gonna throw it like I throw my putters. Rim driver. Is it gonna burn over? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I threw it really low, but that's what I thought. This is basically the same disc. 160 grams feels identical. Let's throw it really high, maybe. Ooh. That's crazy. I'm not even gonna take distance measurements for those. Those are gimmick discs. Let me throw the putter one more time. I'm getting a little tired maybe, but yeah. The putter's fine. The putter is just a base putter. Like, neutral, feels fine. The driver in the mid-range though, bad. Let's give the starter set a fair shake. I'm gonna throw a forehand or two. I'm gonna try not to, and I'm completely in shadow now. I'm gonna try not to put it over into the baseball diamond that's just to my left. Left, my right, your, whatever. And even worse. So much worse. Okay. Nope. No stability. I don't know what Halix was thinking. Again, for comparison, this is an Inspire. Oh my god, immediately so different. Oh, and the full rip, and a nice low fly, and a little skip at the end. That's what a disc golf disc is supposed to do. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very surprised that the discs don't fly. Well, that's not true. The putter flies. The putter was fine in the field. It just flies like a base putter. Pretty straight, a little skosh understable when you throw it flat. Like, totally fine. The driver in the mid-range, though, did exactly what I predicted they were gonna do, which is just burn over into rollers. I could not give them the appropriate amount of power to get them to fly through the air. Like, I think they would need like 2% power, and I just don't know how to generate that little power. So, I don't know. Good luck to me in the 9 holes. Let's shoot on over and see how I do. All right, I'm here at Birch Park, is where I'm gonna do the 9 holes with the starter set. I feel like at Birch I'll have the best opportunity to really see if they're good at all. I feel like I'm gonna be using the putter most of the time. All right, hole 1, I'm starting with the putter. I think this should be fine. Dead straight and very far. Somehow I put the camera in time-lapse mode, so I'm so sorry. Hole 2 doesn't go great. The first throw ends up way to the right. I'm gonna try to forehand the mid-range. Why? Over to the left side now. Cool, let's get out into the middle and just have a clean upshot. Put the putter a little long, and I missed my putt, and then end up putting it in for a triple. Great. Now going on to hole 3. This is okay. It's a short hole. I'm cheating a little bit because I'm playing from the shorts, which gives me a fantastic opportunity to par. And now, hey, guess what? Audio fixed. Okay. All right, I'm throwing the thing that actually flies in the air because I would normally throw a putter off this hole anyway. So. Not like that, I normally don't. Let's see if it's me today. I'm gonna throw a Luna. It's not me. Well, maybe it is a little bit. Give myself a chance. That was the easiest birdie I have ever had with the Luna on this hole. Kind of bummed that I have to throw this off this hole because there's no way it's going to get down there unless it rolls a lot. It just slips right out of your hand. We'll see. This might turn into a putter review. I think we've kept this suffering going long enough. I'm not throwing the mid-range of the driver anymore. Like maybe for funsies, but this is pretty much just going to turn into a putter review. Because I just can't get the driver in the mid-range to do what I want, which is anything, which is fly through the air like a disc. They won't do it. They're not discs. I don't know what they are. They're round things. Mamba. Pretty damn close. Pretty good. Oh. All right, that was just my fault. That was bad. Oh. Hey, that was pretty close. All right, time for the putter to do something cool maybe. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. That putter's fine. That putter on its own is totally like an okay disc. The drawback is that it is, I don't know what's lesser than base plastic. It's lower than base plastic. Whatever that plastic is made out of, it's not base. It's something less grippy and way less durable. So honestly, by the end of this round, I don't even know if it's going to be intact. That being said, it was really cheap, but it was part of a set, and it was like half off already. So, I don't know. It doesn't have a lot going for it. But at least that thing flies. Yeah, go right to it. Yeah, okay. Hey, easy par. There may be a legitimate reason to backhand this thing. The basket's way to the right. I take it back. And that rolled all the way to the left. Cool. Oh. Hey now. You are a rock star. Get the show on, go play. So simple, easy, basically put no effort into it. Approaches are good. I was never gonna run that. So what I did just there was fine. So this hole is slightly uphill, turns to the right. I'm gonna throw the driver. This is the last hole that I'm doing with these stupid discs, and I'm probably never gonna throw them again. We'll see if this does something magical and changes my whole opinion on them, okay? dropped out of the sky. Yeah, that's button. Just wanted to see if I could throw discs though, you know. Okay, I'm gonna give the putter one last throw, and then we're calling it good. No more Halex review. A lot of late flip. Well, that was it. Meet me back at the office, because I got some stuff that I want to say. Well, we're back at the office. This feels almost like a formality at this point. I don't know what to say that hasn't already been shown to you in the 2 other segments. Normally I'd rate the discs on 4 criteria: feel, versatility, do the thing, and score. It's a little bit difficult to rate an entire set on just those things, but let's start with feel. These feel like, crap. They feel bad. They are the basest of base plastics that's ever existed. They're very like firm and not grippy. Like they're very slidey. Like it's not regular, what you would consider base grippy plastic. Very much similar to like the Aerobi sharpshooter, but like chalky. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they feel bad. They get a 1, all of them. They all get 1s. Versatility. They're not really versatile. So this disc and this disc, these are the same disc. They're identical. They both are 160 gram, same mold, same everything. They just turn into rollers on whatever direction you throw them. They're garbage. And this putter is fine. Like it flies okay, but it's just an understable putter. So they're not versatile. It does one thing well, and the other 2 don't even fly. So unfortunately, it also gets a 1. Moving on to do the thing. Do they do the thing they say they're gonna do? Well, let's look. Disc golf, 3 disc set. What does it say here? Ideal for use with disc golf target for game use or practice. So it's telling us that it is ideal. Ideal is like top of the top. Ideal is perfect. It is ideal for game use. Are you kidding me? 0. It's 0 out of 5. It does not do the thing at all, because it's not ideal for game use. Now, listen, I could be nice and give it like a 1 because the putter at least flies through the air. I'm not going to. Last but not least, score. 0. Yeah, no, they didn't score well. Shocker. I don't even remember what the score was. And I'm not gonna look, because I know it was bad. There might have been a couple pars here and there, but I know I'm so over par that like it doesn't even matter. So the final score, these get a 2 out of 20. So should you go and try to find your own set of Halex starter set, should you get one? No, don't get one of these. I regret spending the heavily discounted money that I spent on these just to make this video. And I'm pretty sure it was like $10 for all 3 of these. And I cannot not recommend these enough. In fact, if there's a shuttle launch that's going anywhere into space, I hope they take these discs and they gently float them out of the airlock into deep space so that one day they may potentially hit the sun and be incinerated on impact. That'd be nice. Well, that does it for the Halex starter set. If you'd like to check out other Bag or Banish videos, there's a library in the description that you can click on and watch all the other ones that exist. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.